So today I wasn't really planning on filming a video. As you can see, I am barefaced in front of you and getting over a cold, not feeling that great. Went to bed last night with wet hair and, you know, not feeling the greatest, not looking the greatest, but I am going out for lunch with my husband today, and I figured why not sit down and do a get ready with me video. I gotta get some makeup on this face, and I figured I would just sit down and do it with you guys. So what I did this morning was I just splashed my face with water, and that's what I've been doing routinely now for probably the last month. I've just been skipping any kind of cleansers. I feel like it's been working well to just splash my face with some cool water, kind of wakes me up, and I'm not really finding that a cleanser has been necessary in the morning. And then for skincare, all I did was my Primavera serum, which is a vitamin C serum. And then on top of that, I did my Earthwise Beauty Nap in the Meadow serum. So that's what I have as my base so far. And then the tinted moisturizer that I'm going to use is the Drunk Elephant. It's the Umbra Tint Physical Daily Defense. And when I use this, I really feel like this does double as my moisturizer. It's a tinted moisturizer, so it works for giving me some, you know, for evening out my tone, as well as providing the moisturizer that I do need. So this, let's see if you can see that. So that's what it looks like. And typically what I'll do is I just rub this and warm it up in between my hands and then just put it all over my face like I would a lotion. But since I don't want to get my hands too dirty doing this, I'm going to use a brush. And I typically start right around my mouth because that's where I have the most need for coverage. And I'm going to need more than that actually. So let's go in a little bit more here. I did this yesterday for the first time with a brush and it worked out pretty well. So I just kind of got that in and then I buffed it in with this. This is the Well People Kabuki brush, and then just kind of buff it in. And we'll see if this gives me the coverage that I want. I brought a couple of other things in case this doesn't quite do it for me, because I'm feeling pretty sallow. Since I'm a little under the weather. And let's see. I do feel like I need a little bit of concealer. So I did bring my RMS, and I think I will use a little bit of that. So I actually use this same foundation brush for concealer frequently. So I'm gonna add that in. And I might add some around my nose too, because I've been blowing my nose a lot. And again, a little bit around my mouth. And frequently what I do is I use the brush to just kind of lay down the foundation or the concealer. And then I'll use my fingers to just kind of finish the job. As you can tell, I am not a makeup artist. I just kind of wing it. And I don't really know about the lighting that's coming in here, if you're going to be able to see how this is working out, but I've got a mirror over here that I'm looking into. But I think that's going to be good enough. And I also brought my Jane Iredale Pure Pressed base. And sometimes if I'm using a tinted moisturizer, I will finish with this. And I also use the Tools Kabuki brush. And I will just kind of finish with this sometimes. Just to take down any shine if I feel like it's a little bit too shiny, especially in the fall and winter. If it's the summertime, sometimes the glowy look of the Drunk Elephant is fine. And also the Suntegrity, that's the other tinted moisturizer that I use. And that also kind of has a little bit of a glowy, dewy finish. And in the summertime, that's fine, and I like that look, but sometimes in the fall and the winter, I want it to be a little bit more of a satin finish. I'm just gonna go in with the eyes. A lot of times I just like to get my brows taken care of. And this is the Jane Iredale brush. It has the spoolie, and then it has the retractable pencil on the other end. And really all I do is I just brush out my eyebrows, and then I use this end to just take care of this little spot that I need to fill in. And that's pretty much all I do. I'm pretty low maintenance on my brows. I don't like to spend too much time on them. That's kind of it on the brows. This is the Juice Beauty eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow stick in Haze. So what I've been doing is using this along my upper lid, like that, and then on my lower lid, just along the lash line. And I'm gonna see if that feels like enough after I put some mascara on. And this is the Kjaer Weis mascara. And this mascara is just really for a very natural look, just really everyday. This is not going to give you a dramatic look. And then just a second coat here. Okay. And we'll speed through the second one. Okay, so that is both eyes done with the mascara. I might add a little something to the lower lid. I might do a little bit of liner, but let's see. So this is not Green Beauty. This is the Nudies stick from Nude Sticks. It's the Bondi Bay Bronzer. Or I use it as a little bit of a bronzer. I feel like I need a little bit of warmth. This is not something I use on a daily basis at all. I'm just adding this since I'm going to be going out for lunch here. I'm not a contour gal at all. So I'm not using this as contour. This is just kind of more, again, just to add some warmth. I am not precise about it at all. Just to kind of, like I said, bring warmth into my face here, since I'm feeling kind of sallow and under the weather. And then I might just put a little bit there and blend that in with my fingers. So yeah, that kind of just helps a little bit to make me look a little more alive. I feel like my dark circles are still hanging on for dear life, but I'm not going to worry about that too much today. And as far as blush goes, what did I bring down? Oh yeah, I brought down my ILIA At Last. I am really loving these stick cream blushes. They are beautiful. I also have Tenderly, which is a kind of a bubblegum pink, and I will continue to wear that one even in the fall and winter because I'm just a pink kind of gal. But I think that At Last is really beautiful for fall and winter. Just really beautiful, rosy flush. And as you can see, I am not, like I keep saying, I'm just not super precise with my makeup application. I like things that are super forgiving, that I can use my fingers with. But yeah, this is how I apply my makeup. Kind of in a haphazard way, but this is how I do it in the morning when I'm in a rush. This is how it goes. This is why I like cream sticks and this type of makeup. Okay, so there's the blush. Hoping you guys can see it. It's looking a little washed out on the viewfinder, but I hope when I go back and look at it, it's not this washed out. And then for lipstick, I grabbed the Kosas Rose Water. This is just what I grab without even thinking about it because it's just one of those Your Lips But Better types of colors. But I also brought down to put on top this Bite Beauty crayon, and it is in violet because I had it in one of my previous videos. Can't remember which one, but I got a couple people asked me about it, and I thought I would just add this on top because it really is such a pretty color. And I thought this would liven up my face a little bit more. So I think what I might do, and oh, and I did bring a highlighter as well. So I brought the Tata Harper Very Illuminating Highlight. This is probably my favorite highlighter, and just a little bit sparingly, just on my cheekbones. Now again, this is not something I necessarily reach for every day, but since I am going out for lunch, this is kind of like a little special addition. So I'm going to add that on right there. Okay, I'm just going to put the rest that's on my finger on my nose. Okay, and what I did bring down, if I felt like I needed a little bit more on my eyes, is the By Terry. Again, this one is not Green Beauty. The By Terry Ombre, Black Star, and Bronze Moon. This is a staple that I've had for a very long time. And what I'll do is use this on the waterline. I think I'm going to add a little bit. This is a total staple go-to that I use all the time. Since I already have the Juice Beauty cream eyeshadow on my top lid, I'm not going to add any more, but I use this on the top lid all the time. So I think all in all, this look turned out pretty good. It makes me feel a little bit more alive. If you do want me to do more of these, I will try to fine-tune the get ready with me process and you know, try to do more of them. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.